My dinner might
Nope.
arrive, so I might have to go get it for a minute, but whatever.
Let's do it.
That's the only thing.
Okay. Let's get some tunes going. You guys hear the music?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the group of you find yourselves still in the Smuggler's Cut, the caves that connect the kind of the a cave system from the ocean up into the city. It looks like they were old cave system that was built by some triumvirate of dwarves, has since been used by smugglers, but now seems to be inhabited by a group of dwarves that are of the slavery type.
Not the triumvirate type.
Right. They had a pair, a mating pair of basilisks, which one has been dispatched, and they've sort of kind of funneled you into a death trap, essentially, here, where you guys currently find yourselves, and the there's a created wall that Brant has created. It's been kind of separated you from their main force, but behind you they have laid a trap of sorts that kind of keep you guys pinned here. So we are on round 4, at the top of round 4. So it is the hero's turn. So who would like to go? I think Edgar, you said you wanted to go.
Yeah, it'll be quick.
Okay. So reminder, I think it's been, I don't think we played since I've done a couple mods. I made a couple mods, so there is if it works, I haven't tested it since I built it. So, but there's a thing to kind of help us speed up combat, where when you end your turn, the timer should start, and you guys have like 30 seconds to decide who's going to go first. Otherwise,
we got a shot clock.
Yeah.
Oh, is it there? Did it work?
It probably, it should. I don't know if it's going to
end of an enemy turn.
Cool.
When somebody hits end turn, it should kick on. So it gives me time too. I've got 30 seconds as well, so it's going to go kind of for both sides.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun that way. It's gonna be chaotic as fuck. I love it. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna target this son of a bitch. I got you, son of a bitch.
Edgar, finally in range of something.
Hey, and I don't want him to leave.
Right.
And
so that's the gunner, right? So you arrest him. All right, cool.
And because it was the very first time this entire combat that I attacked something that I had judgment on, I gain a wrath.
All right, and he is grabbed, correct?
Yes, sir.
Are we at the top of the turn again?
Yeah.
Or sorry,
Yes.
at the top of the
I
round.
will use
Okay.
my maneuver to catch breath, and that is my last recovery. All right, I hope you guys are paying attention because I'm about to end turn. Okay, go!
Okay, it didn't work. All right, wonderful. Oh, you know why? Hold on. Pardon. Give me one moment, because I tested it on a test.
I got to enable it for this specific game.
I feel like I haven't been doing this.
I do. I've got to enable it. This might refresh our game here.
Yep.
Sorry. There was another thing I did too. What did I do? I made a... No, I think that was all I made. I was actually working on setting up a sort of Oracle thing in game, like a AI thing where I could like, anybody could like pipe to it to like, get information about the game, like the systems, or even like stuff about our campaign. And I couldn't get it to work the way I wanted to, so I haven't really played with it too much longer. But I thought it was going to be like, in theory, like it was going to be really cool because, like when you had questions for, like rules and stuff, you could, it sort of worked for
Like
that.
show me the rules for restraint or something like that.
Yeah, like how far can I shove someone, blah, whatever, and it would like spit out these rules for you and stuff, and it worked kind of cool, but I could only get it to run locally. I couldn't use like my Gemini Pro subscription for it, so I had to like create my own instance running locally, and it's not that intelligent. It was sometimes spitting out like just random shit that didn't make any sense, and
Here's the table of contents entry.
one day I'm like, that isn't the correct rule, and I just was like, it was giving me a headache. So all right, so what is going to happen next?
Okay, so I use hesitation as weakness to go immediately next instead of letting a bad guy go, which begins my turn, which I do by clicking this button, which rolls a die and gives me 3, which gives me 3 insight, which is enough to take a really cool guy shot. Here's my question for you, though. If I were to try to do the jump test or whatever to get to Brand to heal him, hypothetically, do I need a maneuver to do the jump? Do I just use movement with a test roll? Like,
so the way I've been kind of doing this particular section, I don't think we've been making you guys do tests, right? You just kind of climb up, right? Is that what you've been doing?
Thought so, yeah. I think you just kind of.
So if you're gonna try to like just climb up onto that thing, you don't need to make a test for this one.
I think that was the first one to go up, and I know we didn't do a test for me because I think something with my stat.
Brand is up there, like looking obviously jacked up.
Brand is down below.
He's underneath.
Yeah, so a couple things. Number one, I'm doing okay because somebody healed me, I think. I think Eve probably.
Well then,
but Icedern, I think, is getting his ass kicked, so he's gonna need a heal.
He's literally made of stone.
Top. Yeah, but he's also dying.
It's okay. He can die.
He's erosion in fast.
Brant was the only guy who was in a condition where my medically trained eyes figured that in game terms he couldn't spend his own recoveries. Whether he has any recoveries left, I kind of don't know. But Brant was the guy that I saw with my eyes, like, oh man, am I gonna need to pull out my heal pack, like whatever. But if Brant has been healed, then I'm gonna divert away from that line of thought to spend 5. In fact, I'm gonna move here.
Yeah. Screw Adrian. He's got 10 health.
Maybe if I just move 1 square, that's the way to avoid. If this guy doesn't have a cover benefit from here,
he does not.
Okay, then I am going to use coup de grace, which spends 5 of my insight, which takes me down to 1. And I have a surge that I am going to use, but I don't have an edge that I know of. So unless someone tells me something in the next second or two, I'm just going to hit the roll button.
Beefy roll.
Which is a pretty good roll. Not exactly a crit, but pretty good.
26.
I am going to spend the surge manually. I'm going to press the 26 damage button, spend the surge manually, which hopefully will bring it up to 8. By doing damage with a surge, that gives me an insight. I now have 2 insight. And does Time Lady whisper like "Don't move, buddy" or something?
Yeah, I'll do it again. But I think you might have. I don't think it's necessary. I think the deed is done. I whisper.
Now, so
I mean, but
one thing
Ernie can fill that in for me if he wants. I don't know.
one thing I
It
can't
looks
see
like the
from my
guy's
current
dying.
position is he is dying. Is he down? Does he
He's
go
not-
down?
Not yet.
He is not dead yet.
Oh,
He is very
I say
close.
something like, stay, and I'll, you'll, deliver the finishing blow.
Okay, so you whisper something to me indicating I should stay here. So I will go ahead and I guess I could spend my maneuver to aid another. So can I aid Edgar in whatever he does next by just giving him a pat on the butt? Go
You
get
actually
him.
don't need to.
Guy.
That guy's not moving. There's nothing he could do, and I could redirect damage to him, which is why I wanted to grab him.
Okay. Well, does anybody want an aid? Because I'm not going to be ninja smoke bombing.
Unless you have an ability that lets you do it differently. I think aid is melee 1. The enemy has to be within melee range of you.
Oh, no, you're right. It says aid attack. It doesn't just say aid. You're right.
Yeah, this specific skill at least. But if you have something special, I don't know.
So with that, I'm going to stay exposed. Decline to use my maneuver because I don't need to heal or kind of. Actually, yeah, Edgar's barely injured. I'm just going to end turn.
There it is.
Hey, the timer
And now the
works.
shock clock is there.
Well, it's up to you. It's
Yeah.
your turn though, so you.
Right. So
Well, it's up to you,
I've
so-
got this much time to do it.
All right.
Hit
So
the quick one
just to
activate.
so I can pause it. Supposedly, I can play it.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I can reset it if I want, and
That's
I can
cool.
stop it.
That's cool.
And in theory, it should.
Like
I wanna
auto
just
activate a
make-
group.
When I activate it, should go away. But I just wanted to bear with me 1 second. I just want to make sure it's supposed to do.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
made it
babe.
so it does that. Yeah. Okay. And then it should give me some.
Means make
Okay,
your
cool.
decision. It's not doing anything, right?
Right. Okay. And then times. Okay. Cool. All right. So this guy's going to activate. And he is going to so you got this. How much malice do I have? I've got a lot of malice, but okay. He's going to return the favor to Mosby with the shot from his crossbow. So you see he has this he's got this hand ballista thing, and he shoots at Mosby. Mosby, do you have a might of less than 0?
No, my might is 1.
Okay, so you are not slowed, but you do take 5 damage,
Copy.
and
I do
And-
like a little dodge move so it doesn't lodge directly in my heart, but I'm not going to do any special maneuver to reduce it.
okay. Can be force. Okay. And so I can pull you up to 5 squares. Do you have any? Do you have any stability? Be on your stats page, I guess, or your main page.
Stability 0.
Okay. So he is going to pull you.
Ouch.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If I know I told you I wasn't going to do a special thing to avoid damage. Am I going to take barbed wire damage for him pulling me through the barbed wire?
Yep.
I'm sorry, was
I
that
think
Ice
so.
saying yes? Okay.
Yeah.
May I instead do in all this confusion, you take half the damage and can teleport up to 4 squares after the triggering effect resolves? Or does that not solve my getting drugged through the barbed wire problem?
I think you would still take the barbed wire, but then you would be able to teleport afterwards to get out of it at least.
So you don't get restrained.
Yes. Yeah. So you would.
You're gonna want to be stuck in there.
Here's my question. Do I take half damage from the barbed wire?
I think you take half damage of the triggering action.
But the triggering action is the thing that pulls me through the barbed wire.
Yeah, but that's a separate thing that's happening. It's not.
Yeah, the snaring crossbow is the triggering action. The fact that you're getting pulled into it's.
I mean, I don't know that I'd say separate. I mean, it's. I'll do whatever you say, but.
And the reason I think it's separate is because, like, let's say there was no barbed wire there, right?
Right. Well, then I wouldn't. I wouldn't have put it at all. I'd just let him pull me.
Right,
But if
like,
you did, it would still. That would
let's say
be
it's-
triggering action.
yeah, let's say there's like no damage and it was just like restrained or something. Like, you would still take the restrain or whatever. It's like everything from the barbed wire is still going to happen. It's just the initial triggering action is what you're reducing.
I guess it's two different actions. So I feel like the call would be your call. What is the triggering action you're doing in all this confusion on? Are you doing it on the crossbow shot, or are you doing it on the damage from the barbed wire?
I don't care. I don't care about the 5 damage from the crossbow shot. Is my answer.
Gotcha.
So in
If the barbed wire's effect on me is reasonably considered an action, that's the thing I'd like to mitigate. Because my understanding.
So
is that's damage.
yeah, you're gonna get pulled into the barbed wire. So give me an agility test.
Okay. Is gymnastics relevant to this test?
It could.
Like I
mean-
can cartwheel, do a front flip.
Yeah.
Some crazy
Yeah,
shit.
sure. I'll allow it. Okay, so tier 2, you take 6 damage from that. So do you want to end all this confusion on that then? So you just take 3 damage from that. Because then you could teleport after that as well if you wanted to back out of it. Because you're gonna, he didn't pull you any farther. He's gonna stop you in the barbed wire. So you
Well,
would
then
start
yes,
next.
then
turn.
I definitely do want all this confusion.
Okay.
If I may, please.
All right.
Which will put me here.
Okay. So you're gonna take just three damage, and you are slowed.
I didn't resist that with the might greater than 1, or might of 1.
No, because this is from the barbed wire itself.
Ah. Mm. Rolled
And
again.
then and so you teleport up to him. Okay, cool. And all right, so then he let's see. Mouse 3 creatures. Okay. He is going to he's got his maneuver. Man, I don't like anything that he's got to do here.
You wanted to fight with a ranger, and he's got one.
Actually, he's going to how much health does he have?
Surrender.
He's going to trying to remember on players what your like attacks of opportunity.
It's called a free attack, I think.
Yep.
And
Is it just your free strike?
Regular attack, right?
Melee free strike, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, so you can. Okay, so it's not a flat. It's not a flat roll. It's tiered.
No, it's actually for players.
Okay.
It's a power roll.
All right, let's have some fun with this. Mosby.
Yes.
He moves. Actually, you know what? He could use. He could use his maneuver to. Is there a disengage maneuver? I'm trying to remember.
It's actually the move action disengage.
Move action disengage, and that allows him to go
Slide.
up to his slide.
It has disengage value.
Whatever his
It's got
disengage value. Yeah.
Okay, so he is going to move. Use his move action to. He's going to use his move action to disengage. One. And then he's going to finish his movement. No, that is his movement, right?
I mean, it would have to be his movement, right? Because then otherwise, no one would ever take it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so he has to.
He could
A
use
lot.
another
Gotta move.
movement though.
You
But
can
unless
use
you
No,
want to use
main
this.
move, right? You can't use a maneuver.
He's got his main action. Yeah, correct. He's already used his
You
main
could
action.
downgrade a maneuver though if you wanted to, right?
I think main's the one you can swap out.
Oh
Yeah, main is yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of.
That's fine. He's got a maneuver. He's going to use his maneuver, reel them in. And he's just gonna pull Mosby even further.
Amazing.
And then he is that's the end of their turn because they're all dead, so that's the end of his turn. All right, timer going.
All right, I think I want to go. If that's cool.
Sure. Unless anybody wants me to give Mosby action to have this guy go. All right, you already went. Go for it.
I'm doing it. All right. First of all, GM, I need a ruling. Am I in line of sight of this dude in front of Mosby? I think if I go corner to corner, it's like just on the edge. Technically. I don't know.
I would say, I don't think you can from there. If you slid one to the left, I would say so, but not from where you currently are. Because
Okay.
like the line is just, it touches it, doesn't go into it.
Yeah, that's fine. My next question is on my ability, instantaneous excavation. So I have a persistence effect. So what happens is, for everybody, it's basically like my 5 essence action, and I opened up some holes before, but I get it to carry it over into the next turns. If I spend 1 essence per time I've used it, I can maintain, or I can create more holes. So like at the beginning of my turn right now, I've used that ability twice. I can make 2 holes right now if I spend 2 essence. It says that I do it at the start of my turn. So my next question for the GM is, can I take 1 step over before I use it? Or do I have to just immediately use it as soon as my turn comes up?
I mean, I think you have to use it, but if the question is so you can see where he's at, to like put it where he's at, is that kind of like the? I would say you can see where he's at. You just like you couldn't, like you wouldn't be able to like target him. Yeah, you know where he's. I'll rule that.
I just want to make a I just want to make a hole under his feet. I think maybe we'll say, if it's reasonable, we'll say I saw him just go around that corner, so I know exactly where he was, and I've already I've literally been up and down this battlefield at this point, drug all around. So at least I know the layout. So I'm gonna drop a hole where I'm pretty sure he is around the corner, and then I'm gonna drop another hole on top of this other dude, who's right across from me. And,
2, or can you only do
I'm
1?
gonna spend 2 essence to do that. That'll bring.
I think he can do 1, but if he spends the essence.
Are you talking about the one that's in front of me? You want to drop a hole?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm holding him. He's not gonna drop.
Oh really? That's annoying.
Sorry.
You could let him go though. You could drop him in, right? Like technically speaking.
So the reason why I wanted to use arrest on him so badly is I could use him as a shield and divert damage to him if I get hit.
Okay.
And I have no more recoveries.
Right, that's fine. I'm just not sure how much health.
Yeah, you can make the hole, and then I can just drop him after he's the last one.
Because he might just die when you drop him in. I don't know. So can he attack while you're holding him?
I could divert the damage back to him, and every time he takes an action, he takes 4 from judgment, and then I could spend wrath to make him take more holy damage.
You're off being a human shield at the moment, but having the hole under him doesn't hurt, because then if he chooses to let go, then he'll fall.
I'd say let's just do that as a backup, just in case some shit goes down.
That's going to be a Bryan Cranston.
Or I could just skip it and just save an essence. I mean, I don't need to make 2 holes, so maybe I'll just do that. I'm just going to make the 1 hole, as long as you promise this guy's not going to shoot me in the face.
He's not going anywhere.
All right, I'm going to trust you on that. Okay, so I'm just going to spend 1 essence then. That'll bring me down to 4 essence, and I'm going to target this dwarf winch dude in front of Mosby, and make a hole of which I think is 4 feet deep, or do I have to roll? Let me remind myself how this works.
I think it's just 4 deep, I believe, but you have to roll to see.
Oh yeah, to see what happens. Yeah. So it's 4 squares deep, and then I roll to see what happens. Okay, so it's a power roll plus reason. So do I just do a reason roll? Is that it? I think if I just click my reason ability, because I don't have a hotkey for this, I don't think there's any way to like cast this. I guess I could cast. Well, actually, I guess I could. I could just like technically cast my ultimate ability or whatever, and it'll do the roll.
Just do the ability and take the reset the essence.
Yeah, that's
what it pops up on screen, and you can do targeting and everything else.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna target this dude, and I'm gonna roll it, and okay. 12. Okay. So that is I guess a tier 2.
Yeah, tier 2. So the target falls into. So there is a 4 foot, 4 square, hole. Right there. And so Mosby, as this dwarf pulled you closer up to him, and you're trying to like get ready to defend yourself against whatever's coming. all of a sudden the ground just shakes right in front of you, and a fissure opens up, and the dwarf just right in front of you, just like tries to grab for you as he's falling, and he kind of Hans Gruber's right out of your
Now that animation implies that he doesn't keep a hold of the crossbow. Am I hearing that correctly?
Maybe.
The crossbow is
Yeah.
connected to a bolt into my fucking leg that I don't want to go into the crevasse. So I was hoping that Eve would just give me another action so I could clock this guy, but that's not what happened.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll say when he reeled you closer, he detached whatever that mechanism was, so it wasn't attached to you. He does fall. He does fall into the pit, and he does. It's a D6, I believe, for every
2 for each square if they go over 2. It's not even a die roll.
2 damage.
Okay,
for
his
each.
agility. He can use
4
his
minus agility.
Yeah.
4 minus
Right,
agility, and then
You can reduce it, yeah.
he's dead. Yeah.
Nice. There you go. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Is that guy would just straight up die. And okay. Cool. So he dead, and I'm gonna call it to Adrian. I'm like, hey, Adrian, what else is around this corner? Because I can't see shit around the corner. I think it's like a basilisk and maybe another dude or something, but I can't remember.
I can't really see anything. I mean, I know from a character standpoint, there's like a gunner over to the side, but I don't know if I technically have line of sight on him because I'm not sure if the light is reaching him. It's like super
Yeah, he's
dark.
in. Yeah.
Well, let's see. I think probably number 1, I'm gonna heal Adrian. I need to maybe climb up to help him out. Climb up with Eve, because I think I'm under this thing right now. So,
I mean,
I can
technically,
reach up around,
you can
reach through the floorboards.
Yeah, I mean,
reach through the
technically,
planks.
mathematically
Rest my
speaking, you're.
ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mechanically
healing,
speaking, you're
the
in
healing
range.
caress of a dwarf. You feel a hand like stick up through the
Comes up to the
floorboards.
boards. Pets his
hopping
foot.
up. Yeah. I almost can reach.
It's a healing
Alright,
tickle.
there you go. And I'm gonna cast a heal on Adrian, so I think that'll let you use a recovery. And God,
For some reason, I just had
your
this. For some reason, I had this like memory of like being at like a sports event, and kids would be under the bleachers, and they'd just stick their hands up under the bleachers and like grab your feet and stuff.
Yeah, there was always those punks that were like hanging around under there, trying to mess with you while you're trying to watch the game.
Yeah.
All right, and then last but not least, I think I'm sick of being dead this whole time, and I don't know if I can really hit anybody for more than a couple.
This whole combat.
Pretty much, man. And I don't know if I could maybe like do like 3 or 4 damage by lobbing something around the corner, and it's probably not worth it. So I'm just gonna try and do catch breath on myself, and so I'm gonna do that also. And I'm gonna I just use a recovery, right?
Yep.
Since I've never been able to heal myself up until now. So there you go. So I
Hey.
used recovery, and I think I'm just gonna stay right under this little spot, and I'm gonna trust that Edgar claims that this guy can't shoot at me. So, yep, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And that's all I got. I don't know how that's. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pass my turn. I think.
I think you reset instead of hitting end turn.
Oh shoot. Well, anyway.
Actually, you might have hit end turn and then reset it.
What's going on? Anyway.
So it triggered again.
Oh,
yeah,
there we go. Oh, I gotta hit the button at the bottom. There's way too
Yeah.
many buttons.
It's not
hit
the
on this
button
one
next
thing.
to it, which is where the button was that you pushed to start your turn.
Right. It makes too much sense to hit the forward button.
Yeah, that becomes the I get to go again button.
It did also give you 2 more essence, so you can just.
I
subtract
took it.
that.
I took it back off, so I should be at 4 essence right now.
All right. there is a rumble underneath the ground
All right.
near
Oh,
you
fuck.
guys, and the basilisk just bursts out of the ground here, and oh, that dude's being held. He's kind of in the square. He's not. He can't do that. He's gonna pop up.
I'm gonna AoE damage
Right
all
here.
of us.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because I forgot that dwarf was still alive. So he's gonna come up right here, I think. And first thing he's gonna do is his main action, or in my head I think I had this as the female, so she is going to who hasn't gone yet, or who's close? So Edgar's right there. Let's do this first. Petrifying eye beam. So it's going to make two. So 5 by 2 line within 1. And I think we decided that it's not 2 separate lines, right? It's just a 5 by 2 line,
5 by 2.
right?
Yes, sir.
I feel like if there was a
Unless
target
it's a
in each
gecko.
of those lines, it could hit both of them. But they, yeah.
Yeah. So
On my screen, it says that the dead basilisk is the one that's activated.
Not for me.
odd.
No, it looks like it's the regular one to me.
It's an undead basilisk, guys.
Yeah, it is come back. So this is gonna
Nice.
hit. This is gonna hit
Alright, I'm gonna
Edgar
reload this.
and Mosby, with this petrifying eye beam. Wait, the area extends from both eyes and ability targets the first creature without cover
No,
on
it's definitely the
either
red one that's
side
showing on my
of the
screen.
area. So it is just targeting Edgar. Edgar. This is.
I guess it really doesn't matter that much.
You are not. You're restrained. You're not slowed, correct?
I believe so.
All right. Let's do this. Go. Okay, so that is a tier 3. So you are slowed, or if agility is less than 2, restrained. Which you're
Want me to
already
make 'em reroll?
restrained.
Yeah, I'm already restrained.
Do you want me to make him re-roll?
No, there's no point. My agility is -1. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Here's the best part. I never noticed I had stability 2. Been playing this whole time, not realizing I had
Oh,
stability
whoops.
2. Oopsie!
Okay, so a target restrained this way magically begins to turn to stone. A target who ends 2 consecutive turns restrained this way is petrified.
What does that mean? What does that
Edgar,
mean?
Edgar, you feel yourself beginning to turn to stone as
Petrified.
yeah. Your mustache, the tips are starting to turn to stone.
No!
What's up?
The stash! It would be better if I
Okay.
turned to stone except for the mustache.
You won't have to wax it anymore.
Yeah, not the stash. Maybe it's like a permanent, like, if you make it out of this, your mustache is like.
Listen, if this was
permanently
D&D, my mustache would be my divine symbol, okay?
stone. Okay, so that was his maneuver. the pool.
Target makes an attack. Where is it? The target makes a strike against the creature while grabbed.
Oh man, I should have done that. I just want to read this to you because I probably won't get to do it. But it's got a malice ability where I can spew reflective spittle across adjacent vertical surface in a 3x3 square area, and then I can use my petrifying eye beam to target a square in the area, causing the area and distance of that ability become a 20x3 line within 1 square of the wall.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So you're gonna
It's not gonna do that,
and
though.
target your spit.
Yeah, it's just using the reflective spittle. Instead, it's going to use upchuck. Come on. Oh wait. I clicked it twice by accident. I need to give myself. I didn't mean to do that. So hold on. Just malice. Okay. So this is an app. It's just a malice ability. It's interesting. It doesn't really have a target or a distance special. I wonder if that's just like a typo in Foundry. I bet there's got to be a distance or something, I would think. But just for sake of just doing something, he's going to target, or she's going to target Eve with this ability.
Nice.
And it upchucks, so it begins to regurgitate and spits up a chunk of partially digested stone towards Eve.
Ouch.
So Eve, that is a tier 2. Is your agility less than 1?
Nope. It's 1.
Okay. So you just take 4 damage.
Okay, you can do it for me.
Yep. Okay. And then it's going to 2 malice, 1 creature.
Oh, I go invisible.
Oh, okay. Use your macro it. Remember the macro that
Yeah. Bam. My feature, Vanishing Ward. I can't pop it on the. It doesn't have a thing to like pop on there. Whenever you take damage, you become invisible until the end of your next turn.
All right. So I believe the next ability I'm going to do, I think I looked it up. It was melee 3, right? The prehensile tongue. So 1, 2, 3. So I can target.
I mean, it can still attack me. It just has Bane if it wants.
So it's gonna. This is. Prehensile tongue. I'm going to spend the malice so I can target 2 additional creatures or objects. So this is Icedern, Brant, and Eve.
And Bane on
so
me. And
so I have an
Icedern
edge on
has Bane
Icedern.
on. Well, and then, but Icedern still has. You still have precognition from me.
So he's got an edge. Oh, he's got the edge from that already. But he is. It didn't automatically give anything else, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
No pun intended.
Right. Let's see what happens.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's a tier 1 against all of you. So that is 8.
Ouch.
That's an 8 damage and a pull 1.
I have stability of 1.
Okay. It is.
Don't
I
mess
know
with the Time Lord.
Adrian probably has stability of 1, I would assume.
I have stability and also restraint, so I can't be moved.
There you go. And Brant.
Yep. How do I know what my stability is? I forget.
On the first
Stats
page.
It's on your, yeah, you have a 0, so I can pull you
boo.
1.
And
All right. So 8 damage to.
I have that, so
You're gonna have the
Inertial
damage.
shield,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
ass
I'm also
kicked.
gonna take half damage with my stone-like or skin-like castle walls.
figured I should at least try to stay positive. Stamina.
Yeah.
Take 4 instead of.
Okay. All right. So half damage, and then Brant. I need you to make an agility roll,
no.
please.
Oh yeah, this is gonna go great. Terrible.
So you take.
Actually, not. Still not great.
You
Thank you
take.
for getting a 0 is good.
You take 8 damage, and you're restrained. So.
Hey, buddy.
This minus
Lovely.
8,
Well,
and you.
guess that answered the
are
question of whether or not I'm gonna try and punch the basilisk in the face.
restrained.
You are now.
Okay. And with that, the basilisk is done.
Whenever you take damage, Icedern, you can make a free strike against the source of the damage. Any chance you can hit that guy from 3 squares away with a free strike?
Is a ranged free strikes an option, or is it specifically?
It
Does
quote
it-
says free strike. Ernie, you want to pause a sec? It says here. I'm gonna put it. I'll throw it on here and give myself 3 color to back. Did you see that, guys? Yeah.
Yes.
Precognition. You see? They may use a triggered action to make a free strike.
I'd use my triggered action to
Oh,
half
okay.
the damage.
Would you have rather have done that?
I would be
Probably
dying
not.
again.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay. You don't want to do it. Got it. Okay. Cool. Cool. All right.
Yeah, no, good idea. But yeah, no, I got triggered action was used.
Okay. So, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I really can't do anything. I'm
Okay,
worthless
great.
right now.
So I'll go. Oh, well, all right. Well, it doesn't matter. I can go negative. Let's see. Mosby, you want to kick the shit out of this tongue speaker?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, let me just see. Let me see my other thing first before I do that. I just want to see something real quick. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll be strained before I do the other thing. Okay, cool. Ooh, I don't know if... Oh, I'm gonna be strained. That's not good. I don't know if I want to be strained.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be strained. Shit. Anybody have a good maneuver?
I mean, I could spend
Catch
a recovery, but other people need the recovery more.
I think
Anybody?
the other people that need the recovery don't have recoveries left.
Yeah. Anybody have a
Yep.
good offensive maneuver?
Unfortunately, my 5 essence maneuver is
Okay.
where I open holes in the ground, and this guy's too big to fall into one.
Yeah. Shit. Well,
I mean, I can do a maneuver that, through my ninja smoke bomb, gives me a resource that I can later use offensively, but it's not an offensive
yeah.
maneuver.
Okay. All right. Well, then why don't I just attack? I guess. I don't know.
This freaking Basilisk is gonna be a problem. He's got a lot of health. We
Right.
haven't even done any damage to it.
Right.
Is making a break for it like an option at this point? Like, can we just
None of us
bolt up
can
the
move.
stairs?
If the guy I'm holding dies, he leaves because that's one of the one of the victory conditions.
No, I think this guy wasn't it?
Yeah, the guy that's already dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
Might have to get to the end of round though, and then see where it plays out.
Yeah, I'm
All
sorry.
right. Well, let's change things up. Okay, got it. I rolled a 1 on my shit. Okay. I don't know, guys. I guess I'll just may have to play it. Now I don't have much health, so I may have to just catch breath for 1. I'm gonna use a recovery, and then.
They can't all be perfect
Alright.
turns. Just do what you can do.
I guess I'm gonna do this. I guess I'm gonna do this tropic bolt on it to, you know, you see like this, like ripples around it, and like it starts to like wither a little bit. Oh, well that sucks. I might as well use this and roll again. Oh, let me give myself. That's much better.
Yeah, tier
Uh,
3. So that
Tier
is
3.
So that's
So
7
7 measly
damage.
damage. And is its presence less than 2?
It is.
Great. He is slowed.
and somebody gets something for it being corruption damage.
Oh, awesome.
I
And
don't
he
remember
looks
if
like
was
it looks
Mosby or Brandt, but one of them gets something.
it looks like it just aged a decade. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was Brandt's resource for like typed damage.
Okay, I guess that's my turn. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All right. I started. There we go. All
How you feeling? You're hurt. Shit.
You
Yeah,
you guys can hear. Icedern, you actually probably see coming out of the darkness of this corner the dwarf that you previously saw, the gunner dwarf. He just comes out of the shadows, and you see him he just flees. He's like, "Oh, enough of this!" And he disappears around the corner.
He's fighting because he doesn't know if the leader's alive or dead in the hole.
And then
I'll fall. Maybe.
this guy goes, and this guy, he is currently grabbed. I think I can. What are the rules on breaking a grab?
You could still attack. You could attack normally. Maneuver, you have to break it. Your attack
Yeah,
can't.
maneuver, escape, grab.
Yep. You can't move.
So I can do escape grab. Creatures grab. Can attempt to escape by using a power roll. So this is. Let me do a power roll. Oh, fucking garbage. Edgar, he is struggling. He's like, let go. He's trying to escape your grab, and that's his maneuver.
Can I use read person to figure out what he's trying to do? Because if he's trying to flee, I'm going to turn around and throw him into the basilisk and let him go.
You heard that other dwarf say he was like had enough and he was out, and then yeah, so this guy is like, you would assume he's
Eat him
trying
to the
flee, but-
basilisk.
Yeah, I'm gonna launch him into the basilisk with my wonderfully 2 might. So I'll let him
Okay.
go. But roleplay wise, I threw him at the face of the basilisk.
Okay.
Mechanically wise, I just went.
Well, you still haven't grabbed for now, so on your turn you could do that, I guess.
Well, the only reason why is what happens is the way it works is if he attacks, it doesn't matter who he's attacking. I could spend wrath to redirect his attack to make him attack his friends. Which is why I grabbed him and told I think it was Brant. I told Brant that don't worry about it. I got this.
Yeah. Yeah. He's still got his main action. I guess he could use. He could actually use his main action to try to escape grab again, right?
Yes, he can. That's still a tier 1, isn't it?
Tier 1
Yeah.
still. Okay. So that is it. I am done with my creatures. I think all that's left is Icedern.
Yeah, and legitimately the only thing I can do is a targeted, a range free strike against whatever. So I guess just try to plink the basilisk for pitiful damage. I think it's with a aim.
At the end of this turn, does your restrain leave?
Yeah, it should.
Damn! Look at that. 8 damage.
Nice.
It's not terrible.
Okay. All right. So next round.
Who wants to go?
I think my restraint went away there. I failed getting rid of slowed, but
Oh,
I think is that what we said?
Yeah.
Because we never saw anything on restraint about like how it goes away, so that was just like a one-turn thing.
I think it was into turn, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not automated. So I'll just unclick that.
Edgar, don't go early.
Okay.
I think we see you we see you turning into stone. I saw in that effect, someone's got to go. One of us has to go. Brant, cut the stone off Edgar.
Uh-oh.
Brant's going.
Oh shit! Sorry, Brant.
AFK.
Wait, I'm
Hey.
here. Sorry about that. No, I'm here. I had my headset on. My wife needs
Brant, I think we nominated you
okay,
to go to
we gotta go.
cut the stone off Edgar
Save
so he doesn't
Idrum
turn
from-
into stone.
All right. Let's see what I can do here. It's just like an action. Do I have to roll for something?
I
It's,
saw
go ahead and
D8
It's-
damage.
Well, it might just be literally 8 damage. Is it D8 or literally just 8?
I mean, the button's there. You can just scroll up to it and click it. So just to confirm.
You can use a main action to cut the encroaching stone from the target's body, dealing 8 damage to the target.
Literally,
It can't be
hacking.
reduced in any way. His mustache. You got to cut his mustache off.
Yeah, I'd rather turn to stone.
All right, let's see. Okay, I guess I'm gonna use my main action to do that, to save him from whatever badness is about to befall him. And I'm gonna like grab. I'm just gonna reach over. I'm just gonna like yank his like beautiful golden mustache, and it just sort of like comes off like in the 40-year-old virgin, and he goes,
I hate all of you.
We're gonna have to update your character portrait.
You're still alive.
Never.
Maybe the gods are with you. Maybe it just instantly grows back.
It is a divine mustache, so.
Downtime activity.
Yeah.
Regrow and groom.
Go ahead and trigger your start of your round, Brant, too, so you get your points.
Oh yeah, I'll get all this essence that I can't use right now. So I'm up to 7
Wasn't
essence.
this barbed wire a damage on start of turn 2, or was it only on the entry?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, how does this thing work that we're standing in again?
The snaring line remains until the any enemy who moves into the area or starts their turn there must make the test. So yes, you need to make an agility test,
God.
please.
Oh, crap. You know what I just remembered?
Great. Okay, so I gotta use it to do this.
Ice, when that guy went to try and escape, he took 4 holy damage.
Okay.
I apologize for not remembering.
And we didn't do your test at the start of your turn last round either, but since that was the last round. So that is so you're Brant.
Why did I have extra? I have a -1 to agility. What was the other -2?
Bane, because you're restrained. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
restrained
Yeah.
is a bane on might and agility tests.
Great, that's awesome. Okay, and how much damage did I just take?
That's awesome.
8.
8. I'm gonna.
Ouch! You gotta get out of there.
I
Do you
guess
have
It
to
is
make
I'm
the
part of the
agility
turn.
test to get
You
out?
You have your triggered back technically.
Yeah, I mean, I could have the damage. They'll put me at -1. I'm real worried for what this Basilisk is going to do. It's going to do more damage than that, but I guess a bird in the hand. So I'm going to do my ability to have that damage.
Have
I'm
it.
only going to take 4 damage. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I'm back to dying again, and somehow, once again, been pulled out from where I started. Can I get out of this stupid trap thing, or am I going to take more damage to do that? Because apparently if I stand in it, I take damage, so...
Your
Speed is 0.
Yeah, your speed 0. You're basically like tangled up in the barbed wire. So the harder you move now, it's like the more damage it does to you.
Amazing. Can I just open a hole underneath myself and... I was going to heal myself, but I guess can't do that either.
Wait, do you take damage every round from the restrained thing?
If you don't get out of the barbed wire, you do. Yeah.
You're restrained, so you can't get out of it.
So you have to make your agility in order to get out of it. Is that right?
Yeah. You have to make your agility so you're not restrained, and that way you can get out of it.
Okay.
Or
Yes,
you can have, or if you have, other players have abilities that allow people to shift other
Pull
people
or
and stuff.
push.
Pull or push other, yeah.
Right.
Can I mean... How does the pull or push work? Can I, I don't know, push Icedern? Well, I don't even know if Icedern wants to be out. He probably wants to be in melee with this thing.
He's gonna
Or
take
not
8.
Icedern, sorry, Edgar, I
He's
mean.
gonna take 8 next turn. So
Yeah.
can you push him? Use knockback and push him out of there.
I'm gonna knock him back into a wall, I guess. It's just it. Can I knock him back sideways? Is that a thing? Or
Well,
does
if
he
you
just
have
go
slide
straight
option.
backwards and hit the wall? Because
It's push.
push 1.
I don't know.
You'd have to be able to slide. Just try to do damage to the enemy if you can.
Well,
I
I can't do
guess.
anything. It literally,
You used your action, right? Yeah.
yeah, all I got is I got a superpower maneuver that can't do shit against this guy.
That's
And I can do my practical magic, which I guess is the best. Okay, so we established there's no way I can push Icedern to help him out. Or not Icedern, Edgar, right?
correct.
My knowledge. Okay, then I'm just going to target the basilisk. Is there a defense action?
Well, what about
Yes, there
practical
is.
magic and teleport? Why not teleport yourself the hell out of there?
Can I tell? Oh shit, I totally forgot I could do that. Yo. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot. I totally forgot about that. Okay, I can teleport up to a number of squares equal to my reason score. If you choose this option, you can spend 1 essence to teleport 1 additional for each essence point.
There you go.
1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm probably gonna just go all the way back over here. Is there an enemy floating around over here somewhere? By the way, like there's still like one dude floating around.
Oh, you heard a guy yell. He was out of here, and he took off running.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, then I'm gonna use my practical magic, and I'm gonna teleport myself. I'm gonna spend 2 extra essence. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna teleport myself to behind the wall back here.
Nice.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm fucking over this.
Peace.
See you.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna do that. Do I just move my dude or?
I got you.
Teleport where you can't see. That's dangerous.
Dude, I know this map like the back of my hand because I've seen the whole fucking map at this point. Alright, I think that's... I guess I can't... Can I move at all? I can't.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about where you can see. So, what's that?
I'm out of this trap, right? So I could at this point move. Well, no,
you're
I'm gonna,
still-
you know what?
Yeah, you're
What-
still technically restrained.
No,
But
if
you
a
won't
creature
be
teleports while restrained, the condition ends.
Oh, there you go.
That's the last
There you
line
go.
of the restrained status effect.
Oh, you still
Love it.
needed them.
Sorry. I
Or
clicked
not.
on it.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, am I gonna take damage if I take a step right now?
If you move, you're dying. So yes, if you move, don't you?
Okay.
No,
Oh,
we
I'm
just
decided
gonna-
that was not.
No,
correct.
no.
That was
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
move.
Oh,
but
only
that's
if you
the
run
main
or
action
something.
causes Bulletito, right?
main action. Yeah.
Which you use to break
Which I
the
did to help Edgar. That's
to
okay.
break the
I'll-
stone.
You did that before. Yeah,
That was
technically
last
you
turn.
would have done that after you started your turn. So yeah.
This barbed wire is brutal.
Why do you think I
Seriously?
haven't been
Jesus.
moving? Because it sucks so much.
You are back to -4.
-4. Amazing.
Jesus.
That's great. Okay.
And,
well,
don't,
I'm
and
gonna
don't forget, you've got a pit here.
yeah.
A pit. You got pits all around you.
Yeah. I think this guy right here is just like a dead body though to my right.
Yeah,
Just-
it
I mean, I
fell
can
in a
into
walk,
the.
pit.
walk over
In
the
a
dead
pit.
body.
Yeah, no, he's in a
Wait,
pit.
oh, is he in a pit? Okay, I guess I
Yes.
could still shift sideways if I really
Right,
wanted to be
yeah,
able
you'd
to.
have to
Anyway,
go
I'm just
angle.
gonna say, I think that's about all I can do for now. So,
Cool.
I helped Edgar, and got out of there, and I'm gonna hide behind this wall and bleed on Mosby a little bit. And that's my turn.
Hit intern at the bottom.
Oh.
Let
I don't think
me.
you-
But I don't know
Did
why.
you ever start your turn?
I did because I got essence. I thought.
It didn't give us the shock clock.
I don't see S. Yeah,
Okay.
there. I didn't.
There
I
you
never
go.
saw. There you
I
go.
think
All right.
So
Are you
Mosby,
going?
you interrupting?
yeah, I'm gonna go immediately next, so the bad guys don't get a turn yet.
Hit it.
I am going to use my main action of teamwork has its place, because the bad guy is adjacent to my man Edgar. I don't have
Activate
any,
your guy so you get your points.
Oh yes. Thank you so much.
I cough up some blood.
On Mosby.
I don't have any surge.
Right on
And
Mosby.
unfortunately,
Like,
So,
right on
I-
his tooth.
I sadly don't have any surge to spend. So this time
Hey.
I do 12 damage to the thing. and then I, so Brant is dying. Okay, so I am going to use a simple move rather than a maneuver to here,
That's a
and the
hole.
maneuver that
That's a pit.
I'm sorry.
wanna
Are the
go
pits marked?
there.
Is there some way for me to see where the pits are?
The white square
Yeah.
around the skull is the only
Yeah.
thing that kind of gives it away right now.
There's a pit
Dead bodies
there,
in the pit.
Is this a
there,
pit?
and
That
there.
might-
Okay,
Mine's a bit, yeah.
I can't see it with my
This is
eyes,
safe.
so I don't know how I'm
I think,
supposed
yeah,
to
you
know.
can go diagonally.
Yeah, I just don't know how I'm supposed to know where to move my little guy because there's nothing showing me what isn't real in terms of floors.
Can't see
Anyway,
the -4 box.
I see -4. Does that mean it's a pit? Is that like
Yeah,
an
Yeah,
elevation
that's-
marker?
that's what the
Yeah,
pit
Yeah,
is.
height -4. And then
Amazing.
the other two,
That-
the other two have guys in them, so you
That's
can't
a
see. the
very
numbers.
reasonable map notation system that I am excited to have learned just now. Thank you for explaining. So my maneuver is going to be. Would I have to use a main action to heal someone?
Yes.
It's
Or is that...
yeah,
You
it's a main
can-
action called heal.
Yeah.
Oh well, then I'm not going to do that. That's
To be fair, I
so-
don't know. The main thing is if I'm dying, I probably can't really do my main actions anymore. However, I don't have anything super helpful to do at this point except make more holes and build more walls. So I
I
can just tower.
I don't mind. I thought I might have been able to heal you as an action that didn't require me not to do my job, which is to shoot things.
Yeah,
But
I would shoot things honestly. Like you're probably better suited trying to burn this thing
So I'm
down
going to
because
teleport to here, where this guy cannot see me, and then I will do a hide check, having teleported behind the thing that fully blocks its line of sight to me. Hopefully that tier 3. I'm sorry, I don't know why I wrote heal. It's hide. It's not heal.
Yeah, I got it.
But I
you're
have
good.
both skills. But hopefully tier 3 means I successfully hid, which means that I gain a. I'm just
Surge?
gonna make sure it's surge. I'm just check the sheet to make double sure it's surge.
It is.
Okay, then I believe you. Manually enter 1 surge, and then I end turn.
I forgot you were slowed.
Teleport's not.
It's true. Does that mean I can only? Well, I teleported. I didn't.
Yeah, he didn't
run.
physically move. He teleported.
Load. You can only do. What is slow?
It's just
I thought you
speed
could
of
only
two.
do.
Black Ash teleport
speed
says
two.
you
Speed of 2
teleport up to
and
5.
can't shift.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Oh.
Very good.
Your turn.
The gunner is going to activate.
Shitting his pants.
He is shit. He's done shat his pants. This guy
I
is.
think there's a hole.
He's gonna
under
try
it.
to. He's he's gonna try to break free again. I've got to break free.
Oh, those are almost 2 zeros.
So that was his main action. He's gonna.
He takes 4 damage.
Uh,
That was his main action.
And then he's gonna use the maneuver to try to break free now.
Awesome. Does he have to get a
Man.
tier 3 result to break free?
I think it's
Yeah,
tier
he's got a
2.
15 is a tier 2.
Yeah, I was wondering.
It's true.
Yeah, it's 50.
That's
11
true.
to
I was
16.
thinking 16 for some reason. What's
12 is a tier 2, right?
escape grab is
The creature that had you grabbed can do a melee free strike against you.
So I could do a free
Okay.
strike against him?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I'll take it.
but
I guess, or he
If
could
you do-
choose to not be grabbed.
yeah, he's trying to get free, so you can melee free strike him if you'd like.
Global modifier is 1 bane. Oh, that's because I'm strained.
Okay. So you do 4 damage.
Still something. You want me to click on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So he is
Little by little.
not grabbed, and he is going to use. Now he's no longer grabbed. He's going to. So it doesn't say anything about using a reaction or a free action, right? To do that, you just
escape
do
grab?
it. So
No, that was
you could do another free action. You could do a
triggered.
free strike,
trigger?
Free strike.
triggered. If you want to use your
Who, I could?
triggered action.
Yeah, because he left your area.
I think I'm gonna hold on to it to half damage from the basilisk. My trigger. I want to keep it in case I get attacked by the basilisk again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
3, 4. Yeah. So you see, he is running, making a run for it. Okay. In turn.
Does anyone have anything specific? Because all I'm gonna do is one melee attack and call it a day.
Yeah, I can do a little bit of damage. It's not amazing, but I can do a bit more than just.
Okay,
a
so
free
you're
strike
me.
at
Pick
least,
one.
so
Well,
I'll go.
There we go.
It's because I can move 2 now, and then this guy should be big enough that I can hit him from even though I'm a little high. I'm still I'm in melee reach.
Yeah, corner to corner.
So I will, even though it's kind of a burst because it's a group attack, but you know it's the best I can really do at this point. Actually, this one.
I feel bad if that dying dwarf runs by Mosby. Pew!
I can.
Shoots
There
him
was
on the
nobody
way out.
underneath.
No.
Okay. Although these things probably have stability, I'm guessing at least like stability 2. I forget if it was 1 or 2.
The Basilic's 2.
2, okay. And then I think. But anytime I do a force move, I get a +1, so that would be a 3. So I would be able to at least slide him 1. Alright, yeah, let's do this then. That'll be a little more interesting. I am going to. Dance of Blows for the smallest damage I can get on it.
Okay. 3 damage.
But then I
And-
can slide him up to my intuition score, which is a 2 plus my forced movement of like always being able to force move +1 racial. So it's a 3. So I should be able to move him 1, and it's a slide. So I can pick the direction. I want to slide him into the chains, like so that he's centered on that square.
I think it only
Good.
does enemies. I think it specifically said
That-
enemies, right? Didn't it?
Okay.
I don't remember.
I don't think it'll come into play positioning wise, but you were sliding. It did say enemies, so.
There's enemies only. Okay.
Yeah. But as you strike this creature, you see this from its released
dying.
from its skin, like these spores, like kind of spew out, and
great.
God, what now?
so that is a burst 2. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3 of you take 4 acid damage, and any target who has a might less than 2 is also slowed.
It was already
Yep.
slowed.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then well, since I just took damage, I will Actually, I have to make sure my null field doesn't have to be up for this triggered inertial.
I gotta fix the NPC stuff. I don't know why it says dying for them.
Oh, yeah. Do I want to do that?
So while you figure that out, I'm going to interject something really quick that has nothing to do with the game, but it's mostly for Jap. So a friend of mine, she just recently started playing Cyberpunk 2077 for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And she's enjoying it, and she just got to the heist mission. And she's been playing it for probably about 20 hours maybe before she actually got to that point. And I gave her one piece of advice. I said, send Jackie home. I says, you'll understand when you get there. Well, she is MFing me like there's no tomorrow because she just found out that Jackie dies. What do you mean, send him home? He died. What did I'm going to replay the mission.
Welcome to the big leagues, girl.
That's what I said. That was my response. I said, welcome to the big leagues, kid. Yeah. But I had to say it because of
Not
your
gonna lie, I
chair.
didn't even know you could send him home.
It's an Delamain asks you. Delamain says, you know, with the Excelsior package, you get free delivery. Where do you want me to send them?
Damn. Well,
All right, good to know.
Excelsior.
So I am going to inertial shield that poison damage, or the acid damage. And then I may as well spend a discipline because I've got a stupid amount because I haven't been able to do anything. To take even one less, more so. So I should only take 1 damage from that instead. And then anytime I use my triggered inertial shield ability, I can also do a knockback as part of that action. That's from my metakinetic mastery. So I will also throw a knockback at this guy as part of that.
Oh, I'm invisible again, by the way. Sorry, I got hurt.
Nice. That's a push 2? 3?
Let's see, but that's a tier 1, right? So 1, it'd only be a 2 against this guy because we're same size. So if he has stability, is he stability 2?
Yeah.
All right, so that doesn't actually do anything as part of the reaction. But then I will. Oh wait, no, I think I might actually get a bonus on that, but I'm not gonna, nitpick it right now. Just keep things moving, and then I'm actually gonna try that again because that was part of my triggered reactions. But now I'll actually use my maneuver itself to. I'm gonna try to grab this guy instead. That'd be hilarious. But no, I'll just do knockback. Actually, no. I'm gonna use my maneuver to. Am I dying? I'm not dying. I'm gonna reset my null field. Get that back up and running since he's now in range. Maybe that'll reduce some potencies.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start that back up again. And first I'm gonna
I can't remember. Were you able to use that aura picker thing?
Yes.
To set your...
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll turn it back on in a second. I just have the option. I can spend points, but it hasn't been relevant before, so I'm just double checking the readout on that to see if it's whatever. Yeah, I will. As much as a free action, so as a free action on my turn, I can spend an additional discipline to trigger. I'll trigger the synaptic break part of that, so it'll be increased potencies against him. So, and that will be end of turn.
All right.
Us again?
Uh,
I mean, do you have anything that can go?
Hey, and I'm no longer slowed.
yeah. The Basilisk is going to go. And the Basilisk
it's
is in survival mode at this point. And with its mate dead and its allies fled, it begins to burrow down into the ground.
Adios.
And disappears underneath the ground. Does anybody want to make any melee free? Edgar, you can make a free strike if you want against it. Icedern, you probably could too, but it looks like it is fleeing.
I still wanted to pay back, little bastard. Turn my mustache to stone.
Actually, yes, you saved. You didn't do a free strike against the other ones, so yes, you do have a free strike available. Your triggered action, I mean. Nice. Okay. Icedern, anything from you?
I used my trigger already. That's the damage reduction.
Okay. The basilisk has disappeared on the ground. The rumbling seems like it kind of dissipates a little bit and sounds like it is moving away from you. And that is it. Does anybody want to try and do anything with that dwarf that's running, or you let him go?
One already got away, so our tail is going to be spread.
I've got to. I guess I mean, I could try to take him out. Want me to take him
I
out?
want to heal.
Or
I
restrain him
want
so
to
we can.
heal Brant here. But I don't.
Yeah,
I don't roll. Dwarf anatomy, not what they teach in the WOD.
Let's open up some time rift and have some, swords and arrows swallow him up.
Okay. As so the dwarf is running, right? And you just see this like the tear in the fabric of like space and time just opens up in front of him, and he like tries to stop, but he like falls into it and just is engulfed in and like and into this rift of that has been opened up by Eve, and he is dead.
Swords and he's like on some other cave where someone just chops his head off. Yeah.
Okay, and with that, combat has ended. Finally.
Thank fuck.
Would hop down.
That was brutal, man.
Edgar
That
get
was.
extricated from the barbed wire.
Shush.
Pull him up.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus.
Okay, and so littered across the floor here. I mean, you've got a few of the dwarves that fell into the pits. You've got the basilisk. That's the one basilisk corpse that's laying here. What would you guys like to do?
May I use my what's the best skill? I think nature skill to loot or butcher the valuable gizzards and parts from the defeated basilisk.
Yeah, sure. Let's see what you get.
That's a terrible roll.
Can I help him out? Because I also have nature and I'm also like a cook and shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can really increase it too.
I didn't give you much to work with.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Let me
bro.
show you how to do it, Elf.
Damn, he's bringing out race, dude.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
been
Learning.
cooking- I've been cooking things bigger than myself for years.
I deserve that. I've been watching and learning.
So I mean, there's a couple of things to note. with this basilisk. I mean, you had like the eyes, which had the petrifying kind of vision thing, so that's something to keep in mind. They had this one in particular had like those the poison fumes and stuff, so there's probably some glands or something that you can potentially harvest, right? So yeah, just make note of a couple things that like that you potentially want to grab.
Right, that.
Yeah.
Bits and pieces of basilisk.
Yep. Because that may come into
Yeah.
play for like downtime projects and stuff.
Those noxious glands.
Yep. Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna start rummaging through the
Where are these-
dwarves' pockets, looking for anything. Preferably healing potions.
Yeah, you do. I mean, don't forget you do have 2 healing potions that you guys found previously.
Do they have any like insignias or any type of uniform on them, or anything that to recognize who they are?
So there's no specific consistency on uniforms or insignias or anything like that.
Okay, so they're just haphazard what they're wearing. So they look like they come down here looking for unfortunate folks. To
Yeah, so
salvage some slave market.
Yeah, that's essentially what you're kind of like putting together here is they know that some poor bastards probably still try to use these caves for smuggling, and they catch those poor people and sell them on the slave market. Who's going to miss maybe some
Pirates.
Smugglers.
Smugglers.
Pirates, or I mean, there's you'll learn more about like the ecosystem, I guess, with the city when you get there, but so it may not necessarily be pirates that you would they would capture, but more like, because the pirates don't really use these anymore. This is more like petty thief smuggler caves. I mean, they're obviously they're not used much, but yeah.
All right. First things first. Retrieve the box, crate.
Any books, ledgers, or anything like that?
You don't see anything like that in this particular room.
All right, I'll help.
Where is that chest?
Edgar, I'll help Edgar put the box back on his chest. And I have the disguise skill, so I'm gonna make it appear that it's heavy on his back. Well, I want to disguise it also, so you can't see it at first glance, but I want to make
Looks
it
like he
appear
maybe
heavy.
Like he's just
Also.
wearing a heavy
like
pack.
like a backpack. But if anybody ever gets a closer look at it, I want it to look heavy.
Okay.
Also. So.
Right. Anybody do anything with the healing potions before we go further, or?
I mean, I'll hold
anybody
them up in case anybody wants them. I feel great, so I don't need them right now. If other people need them right now,
I definitely could use one. I'm out of recoveries and I'm at 4 health currently, so.
Looks like Icedern went to go lay down on the bed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I am at 12 HP with no recoveries.
all right. So I mean, no objection
0.
from me if
1 hit point with 0 recoveries for Icedern.
if people
How
want to take those
many?
up.
How many? So you have 2 health pods right now.
I think
Yeah.
you better.
There were 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Icedern, Edgar, and I are all out of health.
Who's got? You guys have 0
mean-
recoveries.
Yep.
Of
Yeah.
of
we're
the
done.
of
Yeah,
the
drink 'em.
3,
The 3 of you, who has the least hit points?
well, that's
I think I
That's
have
one
the
question.
most.
But another question is, who can do things without being right up in the face of whomever? You know.
Mm.
I can
Yeah,
do
I
all
mean,
those
I feel like
upgrades.
Ydrin should probably get one for sure.
I am
'cause
worthless
he's
in
melee
distance.
and
Take
yeah,
it. What do you guys think?
Yeah. So,
and then
hearing no objection, hand one to Idrin.
yeah, and I
Okay.
You
mean
drinking
like
it now? I'm gonna take it off our list.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
guessing the easiest way to do that is just to add a recovery and then manually then just use it.
Yeah, I'm looking at my
Probably
action
the easiest
list,
mechanical way to do it.
and
Okay.
everything I do is up front.
Yeah,
I might be able to
think
make a I might be able to make a
Like an
the
item
item
effect or
do it.
something.
Who's
yeah,
taking
I'm
the
thinking. I
second?
mean, Edgar probably should have the other one, and I'm just gonna try my best to play it as safe as possible from like the back. As long as we don't have any more shenanigans where I get dragged across the entire map like the last game, hopefully.
All right.
Yeah, if you're in the
We'll be
back, maybe you
alright.
won't catch their attention as much.
So are you
Like
gonna
it-
hold
like,
it and drink
at
it,
some
or are you
point-
just gonna? Yeah. Did
I'm-
you drink
yeah.
it, Edgar?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna down
Might
it.
as well.
What is it? 10
Yeah.
HP?
Yeah,
It's
Whatever your
recovery
recovery.
is.
One
So whatever
recovery,
your recovery
equal.
is.
All right.
Yeah.
Like, for the record, at some point, I was drug all the way across the map to where Edgar is currently standing.
Oh my
I remember that.
Yeah.
And then somehow made it all the way back. Leaving walls and holes in the ground.
Yeah, and I never got to the other side of the wall.
And I
Yeah,
spent 2.5 rounds in the damn barbed wire.
All right.
Alright.
So we
That's pretty
rest.
good. All right.
We rest a bit. We got to get out of here, right?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here, man. It's dark and dank, and I might
Anything
be a dwarf,
else?
but even I'm sick
Anything
of it
else
right
of
now.
note here as we look around?
What?
In this room, no, you don't see anything else. No.
All right. So
Where are we
Most-
going? Where's the cave? Because where I'm
I think
standing.
it's here.
Oh,
There's something around the corner over here.
oh, I see it now. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna. I'm sneaking forward. Stay back. Edgar, you're hurt. I can see you're limping. I'm gonna sneak ahead.
'Kay.
I'm sneaking. Mosby, you want to join
Edgar's
me?
fine. He's got 22 health points.
Yeah, I'll sneak ahead to the extent that people don't object to that.
Let's you and me sneak.
Yes, I will roll. I will roll a sneaky.
Yeah, give me rolls. See how you guys are doing.
'Cause I think I'm very sneaky, but sometimes I'm wrong.
Can I use reason for sneak, or does it have to be agility?
I could
Do
see.
you care?
Uh,
Either?
I could see. In this particular case, I could see reason being.
Great.
Alright.
Okay.
So, Mosby, as you proceed forward, and Eve, you guys walk. Basically, you're continuing upwards through the tunnels here, and you you see this massive chamber. There's a colossal stone statue of a dwarf kind of lying in rubble in the center of this room. Its face has been like sheared off. The stone, completely sheared off. And you see remnants of what looks like more of where the dwarves have also used this chamber for their purposes, and then you see along the far wall what looks like a stairway leading up even further.
Anything in this stuff?
Just mainly just some food stores probably that they had. Nothing of note that you can find.
Anything special about the statue?
Sure, you can investigate that if you want. Give me a test. There's some writing, what looks like to be some dwarvish writing.
I have reason or intuition. What are you looking for?
Probably intuition, or I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, to notice anything out of the ordinary. I don't know. I suppose it'd probably be intuition. Not so great at it, but I don't really have any skills, so I'm just kind of looking. I don't really notice anything.
Yeah.
Guys see me looking around.
There's some with the help of Brant. I mean, you guys can make out there. It looks to be some kind of in the dwarvish rune. There's some what looks to be like the name of some king. It's partially cut off, so you can't really make out the full name. But it looks like it was, some title, name, and something about like the like founders, something about the city. It just looks like a more ancient ruins from the time period where the three different dwarven kingdoms came together and created this city.
You know anything about this, Brant?
An excellent question. Guess I can rack my brain here.
Sure.
Probably,
Have some sort
that's
of
probably my
significance.
reason to rack my dwarven ancestry.
Seems the
2 or 3.
city's forgotten about it.
So again, the deep anchors, the king here, you don't necessarily know the name. It's been kind of lost to time, but the deep anchors came together. There were the three the three different groups of dwarves that came together. They basically, there was the initial king that was kind of like their founder of the dwarven section of the city. Again, you don't really remember a name specifically. It just was like, it's just kind of coming to you. You're like, oh yeah, wasn't there a dwarf that was kind of promoted to be the leader of all three of these kingdoms, essentially, that came together to create the city.
Also, a dwarf created the city. Interesting. Okay, might
Who's
help
the
us.
original?
All right, shall we?
And so you ascend these last bits of jagged stairs. You leave the smell of the basilisk musk behind. The air changes. It smells of the musty smell that you had been smelling in the caves kind of gives way, and then you start to smell more of like coal dust, like this ozone smell. You get a brief whiff of like, it smells like roasted meat, and then you emerge out of this narrow fissure out into what looks like a large naturally formed tunnel, and it winds its way more towards the direction of where the city lies. And ahead of you, you can see a huge, heavy iron door, and you see like a squad of dwarves, where it's kind of standing out in front of this iron door here, and they're wearing like these black and gold tabards. And the gates are closed. What would you guys like to do?
I think I'm super well hidden. I'm not going to mess with that. If someone else wants to talk, they can.
A bunch of dwarves just in front of a big gate.
There's probably like 4 or 5. Yeah.
Do the tabards or any designs match the guys that we just were fighting?
Do they have matching? Do they have tabards?
These have matching tabards. Yeah. Those other dwarves were not wearing anything matching.
Okay, and we are here to deliver a. Sorry, I'm just getting our quest. We're here to deliver a chest
We don't have to tell them.
to. I know, but what are we doing? We're delivering a chest to Valerius Thorn, right? Without attracting the attention of the Winch Masters or the Guild Watch. This might be the Guild Watch. Okay. Do we even know where Valerius Thorn is? He's not. This is a city we're passing through, right? No, this is the city.
Your destination.
Okay, do we have any idea where Valerius Thorn is?
You don't know, but he did tell you to deliver, to take the packet, the crate to Old Winch House number 4.
Okay, take the crate to Old Winch House number. What the hell does that mean? Do we know what that means?
Good question.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do they seem like a gate guards?
Well, let me just show you what you see.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Okay. Seems like gate guards. All right. Well, we got to go talk with them.
It does look like a guard. It looks like you're currently kind of outside the city proper. You came out and now you're you're on kind of like this thoroughfare that leads towards the gate.
Are there other people like approaching the gates?
No. Currently it's just the dwarves.
Okay, so there's no other way for us to go, like this cavern ends at these gates.
That was my first.
There's no other.
I think we actually left the cavern and then we're approaching. I think that's 2 separate instances, right? Like they don't see us exiting the smuggler's
Correct.
cove. All right, gotcha.
Correct.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
some
you're
of us
just
were-
basically
I was
walking
missing that
down.
disconnect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're basically.
Okay. that changes.
Yeah, you
things.
came out. You started like following this cavern, and it leads to this gate. They didn't see you like walk. You're not like right there and like, hey, yeah. You're like you were quite a ways away when you came out, and you.
So we just followed the
continued
path
following.
that got it.
Yes.
What's the city called?
Orvance.
Orvance.
Orvance. Got it. Okay. Shall we?
Shit, I got interrogate, intimidate, and read person. I'll go up and talk to him.
I'll come. Let's do it. Let's go.
All right. Edgar
Plus,
walks
you got
up
lots
to.
of health points.
I'm sorry to.
Let's go.
I'm sorry to make fun of it, but it literally looks like an old school theater with the teller right there before you go in the doors.
All right.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna walk
right.
up to the teller with Eve.
So you see, as you get closer, you see this dwarf here, a female dwarf. She has like this mechanical eye. It's like looks like some kind of optical thing that's on her, and you can see like the lens, and she's looking down at like a clipboard she has in her hand. She's like writing stuff, and she sees you approach, and as you approach, she looks up at you, and you see her like touch the monocle thing, and she like turns some things. You see the lens kind of shift a little bit, and she kind of like notices you're all like covered in guts and gore and whatnot from from your trip up through the caverns here. And she starts tapping her pen kind of impatiently on the clipboard. She says, shift change was an hour ago. You're not on the roster. And you aren't wearing union colors.
Just a couple
Give me
of
one good reason why I shouldn't report you.
See, we were on a ship that I got attacked by pirates, and we're seeking shelter from the elements and perhaps a tavern to rest our heads in. As you can see by the looks of us, we've had quite the trek up the trail.
So I think
Pretty
what
fun. All right.
I can't lie.
intended-
I can't lie. My character's
okay.
drawback is he's always truthful.
Wait, so what was the last thing you said?
Oh my god.
What was the last thing I said?
Yeah, what was
We're
the
gonna
last
rest our
thing?
heads.
Yes.
This is
Okay.
we're looking for a place to lay our heads for the night.
Okay, cool. So what I intended with this was to be an introduction to the negotiation rules for draw steel. The negotiations are it's a mechanical thing, so you can role play it out, but there's mechanics behind it to kind of play that out, right? It's been a minute since I read over those rules because I have not looked at it for like several weeks. So let's take a look at you guys. How are you guys doing on time? You want to try to knock this out, or you got like?
I'm good either way.
Oh.
I'll stay on
Up to you guys.
for another couple hours. Or
try.
if someone needs to go, I could stop here. It doesn't matter.
It probably won't take that long, but
Try.
yeah, I just so basically negotiations are the NPCs will have basically some stats, so like an interest level, a patience level. They can have an impression score as well, so you know, as you
tested her patience.
as you your heroes get more renown and such, you know, your impressions could be higher. But interests are you know, how interested they are in negotiating with you, for one. Patience is like your timer essentially, so how many rounds essentially, or how many different things you can do before their patience runs out, and then that's your final thing, right? They will also have motivations and pitfalls, so you can try to glean what their motivations are or what their pitfalls are to assist you in the negotiations. And then at the end of the negotiation, depending on what their final interest is kind of what happens with that negotiation. So, you know, it could be like, you know, if you're, depending on what you're trying to negotiate, like in this scenario, you're trying to negotiate to let them, or have her let you into the city, essentially, right? So, all right. So let me pull up the negotiation rules here.
Oh, we can probably use like read person to learn their motivation, I would imagine, or
Yep,
something.
I have that. That's
Great.
why I was like,
I've got
I'll go
that
do it.
too.
Because I
Yeah,
got
great.
interrogate, intimidate, read person. I got everything I need, man.
Okay, you've got the interrogate,
Except you can't
intimidate.
lie.
I've got
And I
the
can't lie.
persuade and lie. I've got the persuade and lie and empathize. Okay, I've got the softer skills. You've got the.
Somebody's
You're
gonna
the
have
bad
to
cop.
work
I'm the
around
good cop. You're the bad
Edgar
cop.
over here.
Yeah.
Fun part's going to be throwing out the lie that doesn't make him automatically like trigger a truth when the next question comes by.
Yeah, you'll have to pull a Spock, lie by omission, right?
Well, I don't have to answer the question.
Well, right, yeah.
Okay, so so opening a negotiation. So negotiation begins when a hero asks something of an NPC, which in this case, you know, is you basically want access. You just want them to let you into the city, right? negotiations are usually more meant for like higher kind of asks. Like, but I just wanted to use this
Let's try
as
it. Yeah. Yeah.
you know, like a starting. Let's see. You could also use negotiations to stop combat. You know, you can potentially do that, but it's really hard because you have to, like, you know, their patience and interest is like going to be really, really low. So there's starting stats. Okay, if a hero wishes to figure out what an NPC's motivations are, they can simply ask, "What do you want out of this deal?" In response, the NPC can willingly hint or reveal at one of their motivations, usually by asking for something. For instance, a monarch NPC with the greed motivation and a penchant for collecting rare animals might suggest the heroes retrieve a griffin egg. If an NPC isn't forthcoming, or if the heroes want to learn one of the NPC's pitfalls, the hero can make a reason, intuition, or presence test while interacting with the NPC during the negotiation. Based on the tactics used to draw out the NPC, the test has the following outcomes. So it's just a power roll, and there's the 3 different tiers. So as part of their initial request to an NPC in a negotiation, a hero can make an argument as to why the NPC should give the heroes what they want. You could offer to do something in exchange, convince it's in their best interests, etc., etc. If an argument that doesn't include a pitfall appeals to one of the NPC's motivations that hasn't been appealed to, the hero making the argument can make a medium test attempt to sway the NPC with the argument. This can be done with a reason, intuition, or presence test. Why pitfalls, blah blah blah. Okay. So let me read through this example. Okay. Hold on. I gotta find
certain feature. Let's see here.
Okay, so we'll essentially say like I said, the negotiation started when you asked the this dwarf to give access to the city. You hear another dwarf kind of mention something to her, and he just so you know her name, it's Overseer Marga. So you hear another dwarf come up and say, "Overseer Marga, what would you like us to do?" Blah blah blah. She's like, just at ease, you know, whatever. Okay.
Say we've traveled far. We wish entrance to the city. To Oromance. You know, Is there some protocol we must do? See, these gates just don't open up to anybody.
Listen, we've been through hell and back. We're just looking for a place to settle down for a little while. Perhaps find some work. Make a name for ourselves.
Second. If the NPC has an impression score equal to or lower than your renown, they are influenced by your legend.
Which we have no renown or legend, I'm guessing.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
I have Renowned Warrior. Effect.
Okay.
Oh, what is that?
Okay. So how would you so you ask it, she says, well, you're not on the list. What's in it for me?
Well, how does one?
Why should I go out
list?
on my why should I why should I let you in if you're not on the list?
I'm not gonna attempt a roll, but I want to kind of get Eve's attention, and say the only place that the cave outside led to is here, through those slaver dwarves. Those slaver dwarves
Probably
either
delivered
never got this far, or more likely came through this gate.
Well, or sold people here potentially.
That's actually a really good deduction.
Either you think this woman wants everyone knowing that she lets slaver dwarves in and out of her gate, or maybe she doesn't. But I'm no diplomat, so that's what I observe.
Is there another trail that leaves from here? I mean, we came up a thing, and then there's like, that's obviously not the only way through, right?
For us it was.
For us it was like.
I mean, there might have been some other hidden paths that
Okay.
you could have potentially found, but
Okay. But like leaving this place, it goes somewhere else too, right? Like if you were to leave this place, it doesn't just go to that trail, right? Like if she was to leave this place,
correct.
Got it. Okay, that's what.
If you were to leave down this, there was a left and right that you could have gone essentially,
Okay.
but you were making your way towards the city.
Right. Well, and we have to go to Oravance. I mean, that's where we're looking to go.
But maybe they didn't come through the gate.
Correct.
I mean,
this is probably the closest gate to the city from the smuggler's location, yes, but it's not like they know that we came from there. So yeah.
If she doesn't want to be known as a slaver, she might appreciate the public service of having killed 17 slavers, or however many that was.
We don't know if slavery is legal here or not. Right?
Also true.
Right.
Well, does anybody have a culture type skill, or maybe a history or something they can make a roll so we can find out?
We don't know.
I don't know. No, not me.
So one thing you could do is maybe try to uncover what one of her motivations is, and then you can try to appeal to that motivation.
She says, "What will you do for me?" I'll say, "What is the?"
She's like, "What's in it?"
Overseer?
She basically said, "What's in it for me? I don't have your names on the list."
Well, what would you usually expect from people who don't have, whose name isn't on the list?
How do we get on the list?
Well, you've prearranged access through the gate, or you've left through the gate and you've left your name.
Is this not the main entrance to the city? Have we come to a private compound? Should we be going to a different location to get in?
This is the Cinder Gate that you have came to, and it is typically used for guild members only or employees of the guild.
I feel like we're as you've heard, we're new to the area, so we didn't know which gate we should be approaching. Is there a more apt location for us to come in, or is there a way that we could potentially come this direction?
Well, the other alternative is you need to go before you'll wait here and when the magistrate comes through, and then you'll be interrogated and find out what your purposes of, or
I'll say none of this is necessary. I think you're a reasonable woman. I mean, what is it that you're looking for? How can you help us get through this gate? So me and my friends can rest. We've been on the road for a while. Perhaps we can help you.
She kind of looks you over, and she sees that you did like you look well made. You've got like you've been through some battle.
Yeah, and then some.
Yeah. You can see her like kind of she kind of grabs her monocle and she kind of twists it, and she kind of looks each of you kind of over.
I cough up a little bit of blood. Spit it on the ground.
Give me a Eve. Go ahead and give me a roll. So it'd be like maybe a intuition, maybe.
Like persuade her? Can I? Am I like persuading her to like?
No, you're basically trying to learn some
like read
information
person?
about.
Like
Basically, yeah.
Okay, I'll read person intuition. All right, let's try this.
I think my next, if I was going to throw another open question out, it would be like you mentioned the guild. What is this guild? What is your guild?
I was waiting to interject that exact question.
Yeah.
Not so good.
Okay, so 11.
Not so good, guys.
So with the 11, you learn no information regarding the NPC's motivations or pitfalls, and the NPC realizes the hero is trying to read them and becomes annoyed. As a consequence, the NPC's patience is reduced by 1.
Uh-oh, guys.
Oops.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
That's not my best skill.
You see her like tapping on the board a little more, like,
Excuse me.
I can just, if you just want to wait till shift change, and then I can have the magistrate come and interrogate, and we can do it the proper way.
Out of curiosity, Overseer, what is the purpose of your guild that you refer to?
All right. So, second. Okay. So, we are the Deep Foundry Syndicate. You can, where you're standing, you do hear a lot of hammer on anvil sounds, kind of like rush of steam as it escapes some kind of machinery beyond the wall. we are the tough union that keeps the city running.
Weren't there, out of character, weren't there 3 dwarven gods that started the city? And are there 3 guilds? Is that what we're hearing?
I thought that was more historical versus what's actually here now, though.
Correct.
I don't know that that's relevant to the current city structure.
Alright.
So there could be 15 guilds at this point.
Okay.
But no, she basically explains that they're part of the Deep Foundry Syndicate. They basically run the section of the city that she mentions is beyond the store called the Stone Roots, and it is basically like the underbelly of the city, but it's the beating heart, she describes it, of the city.
Would you say that's like the power structure of the system, or are you talking like crafting and mercantile?
Power. And maybe some crafting and mercantile, but
The core function is like powering the city.
Yeah.
And I would assume we would want to go to like a lower city proper type area. It's where we'd find like the market and the taverns and the inns and everything else, right? There wouldn't be one down here.
No, she explains that each kind of section of the city does kind of have their own.
Their own.
I mean, there are the Stone Roots has, a few taverns of their own, and then you've got the high terraces and things like that that have. So yeah, there's different sections of the city can have different and the same stuff.
So, out of curiosity, Overseer, how long do we have to wait before a shift change? Do we have to stand here and possibly annoy you even more by just standing around waiting for the magistrate to show up?
So you are sort of appealing to maybe patience, I guess. I don't know if that's one of the motivations or not.
Edric, I mumble under my breath a little bit. I was like, well, seems like this might take a little while, and I just step to the side of the road and just like sit down. I'm probably no more than like as close to the side of the road as I can be to not be like under her feet, but like right there, basically. Just like start making myself comfortable on the ground and like just like whatever, meditating or something like that, just to try to calm down and relax after everything we've been through.
I'm actually going to take after him, and after asking that question, kind of like lean on the freaking desk and just kind of like look over at her. And I want to say the intimidate skill, but I'm not intimidating her like physically. I'm more intimidating like, well, I'll just stand here for the rest of the night waiting for this magistrate to show up, that type of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, how long you want us to just wait around?
She continues to like look impatient, tapping her pin on the keyboard on the on her clipboard. Why'd you say you were coming to the city again? Why are you coming this way?
3 reasons. As you can see, we've been through hell. We're looking for a place to rest our heads, maybe make an honest coin here and there.
But why are you coming to the Cinder Gate?
Do you mind if I like interject for a second?
Please
Like,
do,
I don't know,
because
I
I will
know-
flat out tell her the truth on why we're coming through this gate.
We got attacked by pirates and stopped wherever our
Right,
ship did. This is the closest gate to where we could find.
I said that when I
I thought-
started.
But
Like-
just reiterating, like that's the reason we came to this gate, is because this is the one that we found. We're unfamiliar with the location. Our ship got ransacked. It's not a lie.
Like,
It's
look,
just straight up.
I'm literally sitting, like, me and either both are literally, we've just been like kind of watching this like conversation go on, and we're sitting here, we are literally like covered in blood and guts and like banged up all the hell, and I'm like, look, lady, like, we came to the first gate that we found because we've been limping up the side of this mountain after we crashed on the rocks after being attacked by pirates. We've literally been attacked by everything, along the way, and are barely hanging on for our lives here. So we came up to the first gate that we got. We don't know anything about this city. How are we supposed to know which gate we're supposed to go through? We are literally just looking for some shelter at this point. So you're supposed to watch this gate. I mean, what are you watching it for? Do we look like we're a threat and are beaten, like, worn down, wearied state? Like, what are you worried about?
I note there's actually a trade vessel that could actually use some help at this point if they haven't managed to limp into harbor yet.
We're clearly capable. If you're looking for capable abilities for your city, I mean, we've gone literally through hell and came out the other side. So we're clearly not, useless here.
Yes, before we
Yeah,
actually
we
get
can-
work, let's find an inn and take a little shut-eye first, okay?
Maybe I'll say to her, look, what my friends are saying is we've traveled far. We came here on a ship, and we've landed here. We were attacked, ambushed by pirates, by ruffians, and we barely escaped. But fate was on our side, and we came to here. This is the first gate we've seen. We need rest, and
you
after we rest, perhaps we could be of a benefit to the city, to what were her stone roots called? To the stone roots. Perhaps we could be of benefit to the guild. Is that something we could arrange?
So I will say with that, you're actually appealing to one of her motivations, which is higher authority. You can sense that when you're speaking of maybe benefiting the city or potentially benefiting her guild, this, you can see like a little twinkle in her non-monocle eye, where she starts to sense that little bit of duty from you guys. You mentioned like you guys came up through these tunnels. She says something about there's been trouble with some slavers that use hidden tunnels that are no longer used.
There we go.
Oh.
So
Well, those particular slavers are not going to be a bother to you anymore.
Well, one of them ran away, but the rest, not so much.
So I think with that, you've appealed to one of her motivations. Her interest raises up.
Good.
So, do you want to try to continue this negotiation, or do you want to try to make a deal with her at this point? You guys are kind of in control.
If you're saying that you've had trouble with them and you want to be able to keep a watch on it.
Let's continue the negotiation. Let's get it in a better state. If it's not, I mean,
Well, at this point,
are you
I'm leaning more towards, listen, we did you a favor and we got rid of the slavers that were causing you a problem. Can you do us a favor and just let us in so we could find an inn to perhaps clean ourselves up a bit after dealing with your problem? We're not asking for anything in exchange, just place the crash.
Okay, so I would say basically at this point you're saying like here's what we've done for you. Now let us in the door. I mean, you're basically like giving the ultimatum. So I will say that's like kind of like the final negotiation. At this point, you're at an interest level 3. So interest level 3 mechanically is a yes, but so she's going to say, all right, I'll let you in, but report to I will take you up on your offer to aid the guild. Meet me in 2 days at I don't have the name of it right now, but she gives you a name of a place to meet her, and I will have some work to potentially offer to your group. If you don't report, I'll make a filing against the guild that you don't want to be on that filing. So basically, she's her offers, I'll let you in, but you have to do something for me in return.
I'm all for on his coin and assistance.
Agreed.
Okay.
They've already said they're,
So
they didn't like the slavers, so I'm not opposed to working with them.
All right.
So she steps behind the door again, and she you see her grab some kind of winch thing, and she starts cranking on it, and the massive cinder gate doors begin to open, and initially just the heat from beyond these doors kind of hits you, and you feel like the heat from the stone roots here. It almost feels like it just physically like impacts you, this heat. It's just very, very stifling. So you're not, it's like you're not really entering like a district. You're just like walking into this fucking machine essentially that runs the underbelly of this city.
It's a furnace.
Yeah, you step in. The tunnel ahead is a claustrophobic nightmare of industry. The ceiling's lost in smoke. Every once in a while, it gets illuminated by a rhythmic flash of like some kind of like glow from like reflection of like magma or something. And you see like below you can see these channels. You're walking on these grates, and you see channels of like just molten magma flowing. To your left, you see a team of soot-stained dwarves shouting over the roar of a blast furnace. They're using tongs the size of spears to pull out these white hot plating from the fires. To your right, you see walls just covered with these pipes and ticking gears, and you see these Holder, so the other short race of this world. You see them kind of moving along like maintenance gantries overhead, tightening valves. It's just the noise here, the vibrations. It's kind of overwhelming from the quiet of the caves. But you continue forward. Assuming did you ask her? I forgot to ask you when you guys were walking in. Did you ask her how to make your way to?
Sure. How do we get to this place?
I did ask if there a place that you could tell us to rest, but that was just the extent of the question.
Do we want to say you asked her about how to get to the old winch house?
Is that the inn?
What?
It's not an inn, no.
Is that where she wanted us to meet her?
No.
No.
That's
but
where we have to go to make our delivery.
I don't know if we I don't know if we trust
I
her,
wouldn't
right?
risk. I wouldn't
I
risk
don't know if we
asking
trust
Law and
her.
Order.
Yeah.
I wouldn't risk asking Law and Order lady how to get to our secret.
Right. We don't
smuggling
know if
run.
that's something the
Yeah,
old winch
I'm-
house. Why do you need to see the old winch house?
Yeah,
we don't know.
I'm
Yeah,
with Mosby, 100%.
Yeah.
It writes itself, you know.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, what in particular are you looking for at this point, and where are you headed?
Respite.
A tavern, an inn. An inn. Everybody's
Okay.
hurt.
All right.
We maybe have we asked her about that.
Okay. So you keep your heads down. You continue navigating through this maze of hanging chains. No one's really kind of paying you much attention. If you kind of get the impression if you're not working, you're kind of invisible to these guys. Eventually, the tunnel that you're in widens up. The air changes, and the dry, scorching heat suddenly is cut by a draft of cold, damp wind, and you kind of step out onto this like precipice that kind of overlooks like this cliff that goes down towards the ocean. The heavy noise of industry is kind of fading slightly from behind you, but you kind of standing out on this precipice with open air, and above you the stained ceiling of the cave, and below you see like these service lifts that go down to a lower part of the city, and I think that's where we'll stop the game tonight. So just you guys made your way through the guts of this particular city, and you're standing and you're kind of overlooking the ocean now, with the heat of the stone roots behind you, and in front of you is the ocean. Below you can make out is the lower part of the city, which is called one second. Iron Harbor.
Oh, the harbor. Okay.
How many victories was that epic 3-session slaver fight worth?
That is a good point, because when I ended I did not end the combat. I need to end it.
You know what? You know what I could do? Sorry, finish your thought. If we want to find out where this place is, like soon, as we're walking, I have a perk called Forgettable Face. If I just kind of walk up to somebody, and just like on the street and just ask, just to start asking some strangers if they know where this place is, and I just chat with them for a few minutes, they won't really remember me.
That's a fantastic
Yeah,
perk.
I can use stealth to cover you while they do that in case they get handsy.
Yeah. So they'll know that they talked to somebody, but they won't be able to describe me. They just have a vague blank description of somebody talked to me asking about it. I don't remember, So I could ask about it to some strangers on the street. Hey, where is this place? And they won't
Do you
remember.
look for dwarves or polders? I mean, that's kind of the main.
Well,
I mean, we have a way to go before we get to where we're going, to the main hustle and bustle of.
Well, just like maybe I don't want to do it under. I just want to do like somebody who's maybe alone at first. I don't want prying ears, you know what I mean, and eyes. That's
Just like a
old
random
winch
street
house.
vendor.
Yeah,
if somebody's
the old
selling like
winch house.
sausage on the side of the road or something like that.
Yeah. Hey, nice city here. I'm hearing about these old winch houses. You know anything about them? Get them talking. I hear they're numbered. So something about an old winch house 4. knows that kind of
Oh.
talk.
It's so you're talking to like this. It's he's a older looking polder, probably beyond working years. To, he can't do anything physical at this point in his life. He's just old. So he likes to still feel like he's a part of. He likes to still feel like he's a part of something down here. So he comes out, even though he doesn't work, he comes out here and he's like one of those guys that comes out, and old guys that stands in his yard and just kind of watches everybody else doing their yard work, right? So he's just standing out there watching everybody else work. Every once in a while, he's like, you can't, you're not supposed to turn that pipe that way because it's going to cause the
Right.
vent to reverse flow, and it's going to cause a backup down in the and so you walk up to him and you start this conversation. He kind of looks up at you and he's like, looking at your outfit, he's like, you're awful clean for being down here. Winch houses, they're not old. I mean, there's still some that are in action down off the cliffs over there. But yeah, there's some old ones. You said Winch House 4. That one is I think you if you go down to I think that one's off of Cage 404. Yeah, you want to go down to service lifts over there in Cage 404. I'll take you down to Old Winch House 4. I don't know why you want to go to them. I don't think they're used for anything anymore.
Oh, just heard an interesting story.
Winch House 4, I think that one was run by no, he died a long time ago. I don't remember. So basically, he tells you that Old Winch House 4 was off service lift. He said look for Cage 404.
Off of service lift Cage 404. Great. Okay, got it. I wrote it down for us. Cool. All right. Well, then I kind of quickly get away from that guy because if I spend too long, he'll
He's
start
kind of just
remembering
standing there, and
things.
he's like watching you all kind of go by. Like, that's a odd crowd.
I waited till they passed by, and then I kind of hung back a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
That's an
Cool.
awesome skill to have. Forgettable face.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Nice. Okay, great. We know where it is. All right, so
do you is the plan? Do you want to go there, or do you want to just still go to the inn?
In.
And
I think it'd be wise to clean up before we go to a meeting with unknown people.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, we're pretty banged up. Anything goes down anywhere, and we are royally screwed.
We may or
Okay.
may not be expecting a friendly entrance, but
right.
Yeah, I was
So-
next to the basilisk
so-
when Mosby opened up his gut onto me, so
So there will be so do you want to try to go down to the Iron Harbor, or do you want to try to find an inn up here in the Stone Roots?
Is it comfortable for us here, or is it like?
I say we could just
It-
walk and stop at the
we-
first one we come across.
Yeah. I'm kind of leaning towards the first one we see, but are we like getting any like weird side eyes from everybody? Like, do we feel particularly out of place here?
So in the Stone Roots, it's more like industry and work. I mean, there are like market areas. There is a tavern. You see a sign, like there are some like intersecting signs as you've been walking through, and one of them you saw something that said something about Mainspring Market, and then you saw another sign at one point that said something about the Obsidian Flagon.
It sounds like we're in
So
a
it does-
blue-collar district. I don't think we have any issues with that.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly. I think we're relatively, as long as we're keeping it low key for right now. I think that sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
All right. So you make your way. We'll just. I guess we'll. It'll be a good stopping point. But you make your way to the Obsidian Flagon. You see that visually, it looks like it's just carved directly out of a vein of black volcanic glass. As you step in, you see the tables are like slabs of basalt. It's the lighting's real dim, and it's in certain sections of the wall, there's actually like some kind of glowing coals that set behind like the volcanic glass that kind of glow to give it like a little bit of ambient light.
Cool.
And in here you do see more dwarves and Polder wearing those tabards for the Deep Foundry Syndicate. Yeah, I think that's a good stopping point.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Good times,
All right,
gentlemen.
gents.
All
Let's
right.
do it again.
So calendar wise, let me look. I'm good next weekend or next Wednesday for a game, but the following 2 Wednesdays I will be unable to play. So the 4th and the 11th, I'll be in Italy. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's very exciting.
That's
Good for
awesome.
you.
yeah, we're gonna go to Rome and
Okay, hold on. Wait. I guess the big question is business or pleasure?
Oh, definitely pleasure.
Awesome.
Good for you.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah, we
Nice.
finally saved up enough points on our
Badass.
flight. Got our flights for like $15.
Amazing.
It's the only way to fly.
Yeah.
Badass, man.
So,
I have
yeah,
a
we're gonna go-
restaurant. I'll DM you if you're in Rome. That is like, if it's still open. This is
Yes.
if it's still open. It is
Yeah.
100% worth. I'll send you the link.
I will also get you some
Yeah, do it.
suggestions.
Yes. Appreciate it. Yeah. So
Cool.
so I'll be won't be able to play those 2 weeks. And then so that's March. I'll probably be good for the next 2 weeks after that. April and May. April's gonna be tough. I might not have a game every week.
We knew this when we
So-
started. Don't.
Yeah,
feel-
I've got a race the 9th of May, so I'll be like ramping up my running for like most of April, so I don't know how much prep I'll get to do. Weekends are going to be shot probably.
No problem.
Well, thanks
Right.
for doing this tonight, man. We'll take
it
what
was
we
good
can get.
times.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Cool,
much.
guys.
I've got I've got enough prepped for like at our rate, like several games. So
Do we now? I have a different question for you, and I'm not trying to be greedy. Is the negotiation a thing over which one can be victorious, or is that not a victory-producing category of
I'm
thing?
sure a lot of them could be. I feel like just this one was, again, with it.
This one was a tutorial one.
But yeah, in general, if they're meant to be over like primary points, I would be surprised if they aren't considered victories for the way the game mode's set up.
yeah, you can give a victory on them. I'm not giving you one on this one just because I didn't. It was small, but I also didn't really like. I mean,
Yeah, it was
I
a
need to
tutorial
brush
one.
up on the rules. Yeah. But you did get 2 victories from that combat, which is
Yeah, I'm excited.
handy. So
I
how many
got like
victories are you
6
guys
for
at?
that one?
6.
We're at 6. We're so close.
You're at 6 victory. So Yeah, one more victory, and I think it's 7, right? Is what we said.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, then then you'll be level 2 once you take a rest.
Well,
Oh,
option
find a
2,
place to
right?
rest.
Isn't that the way that it works? You have the option to level up, or if you want to maintain victories, you can.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because the other option is like when you start combat, you start with the amount of your points based on your victories. If
True, but you
spend
get a lot of
victories to
stuff
level
at
up,
level
you're going
2.
back to 0. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like leveling is probably the way to go, but depending on like, what your
Interesting.
options are for having available points. Because like
Nice.
I have, some of my thing is when I have 2, 4, or 6 points, I have additional bonuses
Yeah.
that are just like happen all the time. Actually, one of them I
Mm.
haven't even been using. I completely whiffed on it. But anytime I have 4 points or more, which for the last couple of rounds I've consistently had, I start earning surges when I get hurt.
Interesting.
So like I haven't even been taking advantage of that. But so that's like there's some benefits, and also having like your big spender having 5 points available within the first round or two in order to be able to like throw out that big pop right away.
Yeah.
So there is a thought there. More than likely it makes sense to level, especially with how few hit points we have right now.
Yeah. For second
Um,
level, definitely probably do it right away. But higher
But yeah,
levels, maybe
it's
not.
something to consider.
Cool, guys.
All right, good run, gentlemen.
All
All right.
Thank you.
See you, gentlemen.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good night, guys.
Talk to you
All
guys
right,
later.
bye.
See ya.
Good night.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Okay, so for everyone still hanging out, we're done for this evening. It was a long but fun, interesting night. And we finally finished up that Dwarven Slaver combat, which took 3 goddamn sessions. Well, technically 2 and 3/4 of a session. What's today? Wednesday. So tomorrow night is modded Baldur's Gate 3 run, and Friday is probably going to be a Talisman streamer party like I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. If not, I started playing Quinfall. That's been my go-to as of late. I want to do another story-driven game for like Sundays and possibly Tuesdays, but I don't know what to play. I have Soma, and I want to play through. After the last game, I kind of want to play through the Wolf Among Us again, but we'll see. That being said, if you haven't followed me on Twitch or subbed to my YouTube, please do so, because all those helps me out. Have a good night, and take care.
Chat's on fire, alerts go loud. One red banner crashes through the crowd.